I'm that good. No, I take that back. I can't even get the names right half the time. All right. Well, we still don't have the score up in the top. We got to have score sheets. All right, we got moto number 1 locked and loaded in the gate. I'm assuming this is 5 and under mixed open. 6 and under. See, I don't have my sheets yet, so I don't know. 6 and under mixed open. Getting them locked and loaded in the gate as we get our sheets up here to the tower. What do you think, Ron? Are we ready? I hope you... Is that shade down there big enough to protect that? No? All right, here we go. Moto number 1. Gates down, and they are off. Oh, we got Kegel's colors on point.
Yours is behind you.
This is your 6 and under local open. We're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event this first go around. Your players are Viola, Bernard, Olson, Wagren, and Jones. 2 of these riders going to make their way into that main event. Got Kegel's colors on point. I believe that's the 44 bike. Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park, Illinois. Followed by the 145, the G-Man, Aiden Bernard. That is your 2 qualifiers out of moto number 1. Moto number 2 on the... Yeah, moto number 2 on the track, making their way in and out of the final turn. We got a full gate here. This is your 7 and 8 local open. We got Blackburn, Lauderdale, Lakota, Brainy, Berkheimer, Alberts, Rattle, and Diebel. In this one, we're going to take 3 riders. Got the Gold Cup, too. The Pork Chop of Lakota, followed by the Nag 20 and the 150. That's going to be Blackburn and Brainy as well. Nicholas Lakota, he's trying so hard looking down. He just went right off the track all by himself over here, but he was able to recover. All right, moving on. Moto number 3, your 910 local open. Beard, Perry, and Lauderdale in this one. Looks like Fly Zone colors on the B bike. Ashton Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. He's going to get that first win of the day. These guys are running total points where every round counts. Got the 2-2-1 of Lauderdale. He's going to get the 2 spot, and Perry with the 3. All right, here we go. We are moving on to moto number 4. Motos number 4 and 5 will combine second go around, but right now, moto number 4, your players are Schenberger, Montano, Lakota, Wick, and Rux. We're going to take 2 of these riders this first go around. Got the Gold Cup number 3, the Locomotive, Levi Lakota, followed by the 14 bike, the Sugar Man, Joseph Schenberger. Hey, we need to see the parents of Aiden Bernard. The parents of Aiden Bernard. Jake wants to see you right there just past the finish line if you want to stop and check in with him. All right, I got the 11 bike, Hayden Gish. And the 299 of Heister. That was moto number 5, your second rack of your 11-12 open. So Gish and Heister picking up those 2 transfer spots. All right, moving on. Moto number 6, making their way out of turn number 3. Your 13-14 open. Malman, Lang, Moravec, Colburn, Gish, and Pedersen taking 2 of these riders. Got the Nag 13 of Colburn, followed by that number 4, the X-Man, Malman. So Colburn and Malman, your transfers out of moto number 6. Moto number 7 on the track, 15-16 open. Soriano, Weistort, and Guzman in this one, doing it total point style here. Fly Zone colors, checking out of this one early as he makes his way out of turn number 3. I believe that is Ivan the Kid Soriano on the 879 bike. He'll take the first win of the day. We got a battle going on for that 2 spot as they make their way to the finish line. Here they come. Drag race is on. The 969 is going to hang on to that one. That's Blake Guzman out of Roscoe. He'll get the 2. Weistort with the 3. Moving on, 17-20 open on the track. 8 your moto number. Your players are Barons, Jones, Basage, to Bessing and Buckhart. It's going to be the 8 bike, followed by the 60, the Cyborg, Julian Basage and Russell Barons. That's your 2 qualifiers out of moto number 8, 17 to 20 open. Next up.
Steve, Terrence Blaney's birthday is tomorrow. He turned 8, I believe.
10-4. All right, 11-12 girls cruisers on the track. We got Isabella Stevens, Abigail Stevens, and we got Steezy, Stella Pearson in this one doing it total points down here in your 11-12 girls cruiser. Making her way down the final stretch. S-squared colors on the move. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. That's going to be the 16 bike, the National 16 of Isabella Stevens. Taking that first win of the day, the NAG 8 bike, Abigail Stevens, going to get the 2 spot, and Steezy with the 3. All right, next up, 17 to 20 women's cruisers on the track, making their way down the final stretch. Goldsmith, Basage, Stevens, and Buss in this one. We're taking 1. Oh, the 235, Brooke Stevens, hanging on to that one right at the line. She's going to pick up that one and only transfer spot out of moto number 10, your 17 to 20 women's cruisers. Next up, moto number 11, 36 to 40 women's cruisers. Melton, Whidbey, and Liebich doing it total point style. Looks like Liebich out front as they make their way out of turn number 3. Bringing it down the final stretch. The battle's going to be for that 2 spot as Kegel's colors compete side by side the final stretch. So Liebich on the 8 bike is going to get the first win of the day. Oh! I think the D bike, Whidbey's going to hang on to that 2 spot. Melton with the 3 in that 36 to 40 women's cruiser class. All right, moving on to your 10-year-old cruisers, moto number 12. Milky, Lee, and Bungie in this one. Oh, in and out of final turn. I gotta believe that's the Hot Rod. Logan Lee doing it for Midwest Militia on the front side of this one. Looks like Freeport color sitting in that 2 spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The Hot Rod, he's going to get the win. The 814 Bungie's going to get the 2 spot. And the Joker, Sean Milky, he's going to get that 3 spot in your 10-year-old cruisers. All right, moving on. 14-year-old cruisers are making their way out of turn number 3. This is moto number 13. Drawnick, Zanoni, Colombi, and Lang in this one. Zanoni throwing some style, but that one and only transfer is going to go to the National 78 of Drawnick. All right, moto number 14, 17 to 20 cruisers. Ferguson, Jacobs, Monjano, and Hausler in this one. Taking one of these riders onto that main event this first go around as they make their way to the stripe right now. Looks like the NAG number 6, Alex Ferguson, doing it for Factory Mangler. He'll pick up that one and only transfer out of moto number 14. Oh, we got some racing going on here in your 36 to 40-year-old cruisers. We got Dan, Melton, and Heights in this one. Just Dan. Just Dan. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. Scott Milton got the number 5 on the move. Here they come, bringing it to the... Oh, man. All right, Melton just hanging on to it. And the 3 bike of Heights with the 2 spot. And just Dan with the 3. Hey, that's what it says on my sheet. I got to go with it. All right, here we go. Moto number 16, your 5 and under novices. We got 2 racks on deck for you today. Moto 16 and 17 will combine round number 2. But right now, the first moto of our 5 and under novice, your players are Bernard, Emil, Ippolito, Jones, and Mogensen. We're going to take 2 of these riders out of moto number 16. We're going to take 2 out of 17. And round number 2, we're going to combine the 2. And we'll take 4. But right now, 2 riders going to transfer out a Moto 16. Your first transfer spot going to go to the 80 bike. Grayson Mogensen going to get a spot. Got room for one more. The 901 bike. The G-Man, Gavin Bernard. He'll get that second transfer spot out of Moto 16. Your 5 and under novice. All right, gates down for your second rack of your 5 and under novice. Moto number 17. Your riders are Pollender, Gastro Giovanni, Wagren, and Donnell. Oh, looks like Wagren leading the way as they make their way out of Bermzilla. Got the 234 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Castro Giovanni. So Wagren and Castro Giovanni running 1 and 2 in this one, as we're going to take 2 of these riders onto that main event this first go around. Once again, Moto 16-17 will combine round number 2. Oh, Wagren checking out of this one, leading the pack. She makes her way down the final stretch. That's Kennedy Wagren out of Monroe, Wisconsin. She's going to get a spot, followed by that 234, Joe Castro Giovanni out of Rockford, Illinois, getting that second transfer spot in your 5 and under novice class. All right, moving on. 6-year-old novices, moto number 18. Sturdivant, Othman, Lakota, and Olson in this one, taking 1 of these riders onto that main event. Just won the 289 bike. Samuel Olson on the front side of this one right now out of Rockton, Illinois, leading the way. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Going to take 1 and only. The 289 bike, Samuel Olson. He's going to pick up that transfer spot. All right, moving on. 7-year-old novice got 2 racks of them out there. Moto number 19, 7-year-old novice, Lauderdale, Rattle, Alberts, Berkheimer, and McCabe in this one. Looks like the 275, Hunter Alberts leading the way. We're going to take 2 of these riders here out of this first rack of 7-year-old novice. In and out of the final turn, final stretch. Got a battle going on for that second transfer spot. Here they come. The drag race going beyond. But right now it's all about the 275, Hunter Alberts. Albert's going to bring it on in. He's getting a spot. And the 48 of Berkheimer picking up that second transfer spot. Second rack, 7-year-old novice is underway right now. Moto number 20, Jones, Hernandez, Doyle, Tilton, and Slayball in this one. Oh, got the 753 leading the way. .753, Bentley Tilton leading the way. Got the 112, Alex Hernandez sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way into the final turn. Those 2 lead riders checking out here. This is the second rack of 7-year-old novices. The final stretch. The race is on. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 753 bike. Bentley Tilton's going to get a spot, followed by the 112, Alex Hernandez. All right, moving on. 8-year-old novices are on the track. Moto number 21. Zarate, Emil, Lane, Diebel, and Huntley in this one. Got the 73 by Carter Lane out of Rockford, Illinois. Oh, man, he's checking out. Got his own zip code. He's already in the final stretch. Got the 235 bike sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way out of the final turn. So Carter Lane, he's going to get a spot. Got room for 1 more. Looks like the 235 is going to hang on to that. Davian Huntley out of Loves Park, Illinois. All right, moving on. 22 is the moto number, 9-year-old novice, 2 racks of 9-year-olds. All right, your players, Peters, Stern, Bust, Lauderdale, and Destiger. Man, you're going to have to help me out with that one. All right, here they come down the final stretch. We're going to take 2 of these riders on in that main event. Got the 939 and the 243. That's Peters and Boss picking up those 2 transfers this first go around here in your 9-year-old novice class. Second rack of 9-year-old novices making their way out of Bermzilla. Ruck, Santiago, Adloff, Sturdivant, and Manuel in this one. Taking 2 more of these riders onto a main event as they make their way around the track. Hey, don't forget to check out Kegel's Bike Shop, track sponsor for all your Go Fast needs. They got lots of grippy grips. That's what they told me, grippy grips. Grippy tires, grippy gloves. All right, here they come, bringing it down the final stretch to the stripe. Got the 141, Alexander Santiago going to get a spot. Got room for 1 more. The 257 going to hang on to that one. Manuel out of Rockford, Illinois. He's going to get that second transfer spot. All right, moto number 24 locked and loaded in the gate. 11-year-old novice is the class. Gates down. Here they come. Zarate, Bain, Snyder, Bungie, the Dude, Cohen Perry, and Swensk in this one. These guys are battling for just 2 transfer spots here in moto number 24. Oh, the race is on. Bermzilla, down they come. Oh, the 211 leading the way, followed by the 107 trying to find his way around. The 103 trying to find his way into the qualifying position. We're taking 2. Got Levi Skwensk leading the way. The 107 by Zane Zarate. Sitting in that 2 spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe right now. The 711, or the 211, Skwensk. Skwensk is going to get a spot, and the 107 is Zarate. All right, next up, moto number 25 on the track right now, making her way through the rhythm down the 3rd straight. That's your 12-year-old novice class. We got a full rack, 8 riders, battling for 3 spots. Schroba, Heister, Malmgren, Moravik, Wick, Reed, Meekum, and Pearson. We're taking 3. The 12 bike, doing it for Kegels, leading the way, followed by the 299 and the 432. All right, that's going to be Meekum, Heister, and Moravik. All right, moving on. Moto number 26 making their way out of the turn number 3. 13-year-old novice Rux, Pedersen, Kenna Easton, and the Lionheart, Kayla Soriano. We're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. The 124 is going to bring it in. That's Easton. Easton's getting a spot, followed by the Gold Cup number 3 of Kenna. All right, here comes moto number 27, making their way out of turn number 2. Your players are Buss, Guzman, Graham, Weistort, Moravik, and Bain, your 15-year-old novice class, in and out of the final turn, taking 2 of these riders. Room for just 2. All right, the 431 of Moravik. Got room for 1 more. The 552, Shannon Weistort, out of Racine, Wisconsin, picking up that 2nd transfer spot out of your 15-year-old novice class. All right, moving on. 28's the moto number. 17 to 20-year-old novices the class. We got Tubessing, McKay, and Ross in this one. In and out of the final turn. These riders are doing it total point style. You know what that means. Every round counts. Kegels bringing it to the stripe. Ross for the win. The 945 of McKay is going to get the 2 spot, and Tubessing with the 3 for that first go-around, your 17 to 20-year-old novice class. Next up, moto number 29, your 26 to 35-year-old novices. Mark Ward, Zarate, and Jones in this one. More total points racing coming to us here in your 26 to 35 novice class. This is moto number 29. Bringing it to the stripe, the 167. Zarate's going to get the first win of the day, 263. Mark Ward's going to get the 2. Jones with the 3. All right, moving on. 36 to 40-year-old novice, Milky, Ross, Camello, and Pulaski in this one. Got room for just 1 of these riders to make it out this first go-around. Got the 932 leading the way. Here comes the 83 bike. So Camello and Ross battling right now for that 1 and only transfer spot as they make their way into turn number 3. Oh, man. Here comes Ross. The drag race is on. I'm just trying to get you fired up. Got the 932 bike. Pete Camello, he's going to pick up that 1 and only transfer spot out of McChesney Park, Illinois. All right, 6-year-old intermediates underway right now. Moto number 31, Ertl, Bernard, Viola, Blakely, and Street in this one. Got room for 2 of these riders to make it out this first go-around. Oh, in and out of the final turn. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Looks like the 55 bike. The Rocket, Mason Blakely. He's going to get a spot, followed by the 44. Jacoby Viola out of Loves Park. He'll get that 2nd transfer spot out of Moto 31, your 6-year-old intermediate class. Moving on. 32 is the moto number. 8 intermediate is the class. We got Brainy, Dunn, Futrell, and Novak. Taking just 1 of these riders onto that main event. We got Samaj Futrell leading the way as they make their way out of turn number 3. We're taking 1. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The race is on for that 1 and only transfer spot. Samaj is trying to hang on to it. Here he comes, pedaling all the way to the stripe. He's going to hang on to that 1 and only transfer spot. Out of Moto 32. Hey, we got a birthday out there. Is that what you're saying to me, Garrett? Is it Brainy? Oh, tomorrow. All right. 9-year-old intermediates on the move. 33 is the motor number. We're taking 1. Ross, Benefield, Bungie, and Ertl. Got the 88 bike. Oliver Bungie out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Freeport BMX. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer spot in your 9-year-old intermediate class. All right, moving on. 11-year-old intermediates, motor number 34. In and out of turn. I'm test 1 2. All right, I'm working with a bunch of comedians up here. My battery went dead.
And the 2 and the 1.
They are announcing from the tower. If only they all had microphones, you guys would be getting a big riot out of this one right now. All right, so that last moto number 14, we took 2. It was Stevens and Gish. Test. Yeah, it's back on.
And they're coming around the last turn.
Yeah. All right. In and out of the final turn they go. 12-year-old intermediates. Whidbey, Adams, Meekum, Shane, Meekum, and Schemberger. We're taking 2. Got the 879 and the 57. Oh.
They have to show up every lap.
Oh, hang on. My page flipped around.
You have a dead battery.
Yeah, I'm all flustered now. All right, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates on the track right now. Moto number 38, Summers, Fahey, Carew, and Barons in this one. In and out of the final turn, we're taking just one of these riders on in that main event. The battle's on. Got the 5 bike leading the way. Here they come, bring it to the stripe. That's Dominic Carew out of Rockford, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer spot. Caro. All right, I'm sorry, Dominic Caro. See, that's all I asked. Just tell me how to say it right. Well, sometimes you have to tell me like 10 times how to get it right.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when I say I've told them
And my look at George Andrews throwing some style. Give us a little oh! George Andrews, the mangler himself, throwing some style. Yeah, Andrews followed by the 17 of Goldsmith. Rogers with the 3 there. A little total points racing going on there in your 26 and 35 intermediates. Yeah, sometimes, sometimes other riders get thrown in the mix with other age brackets. That's just how it goes sometimes. All right, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. Heights, Kiefer, Liebich, Roach, and Larson. We're taking 2. Got the 266, followed by the 51. Larson and Heights. El Rocho, yeah, he says, well, I'm not really racing. I'm just on the track. That's what he told me. He says, I said, you racing today? He goes, well, I'll be out on the track. All right, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates getting it done. Rundle, Melton, Riley, and Dana Melton. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Just coach them the way around. Taking one of these riders, looks like Midwest Militia on the 56 bike. Rundle on McChesney Park, Illinois. He'll pick up that one and only transfer spot. Oh, yeah. There you go. Throwing a little style at the finish line, Mark, with the 1-footer. He's doing the kick around. I'm going to call that the kick around. All right, moving on to your 10-year-old expert girls. We got Sala, Isabella Stevens, and Abigail Stevens doing it total point style. Bring it to the stripe. Got that nag number 1, Isabella, and a nag 6 of Abigail for the 1 and 2. And the Battle Angel, Sala, she's going to get the 3 spot. All right, 12-year-old expert girls on the track. Monahano, Popovich, and Ceresa in this one. Oh, we got a battle going on for that number 1 spot. They're winding up out of turn number 3, bringing the heat. I believe that's Popovich on the front side of this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the nag 6, followed by the nag 2. So that's Popovich, Ceresa 1 and 2, Monahano with the 3. Hey, that is 3 very fast young ladies right there. 8-year-old experts getting it done right now. We got Lakota, Ceresa, Sala, and Blackburn in this one, battling for just one transfer spot here in your 8-year-old expert class. In and out of the final turn. Got Gold Cup colors leading the way. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. That Gold Cup number 3, the Dragon Warrior, Austin Sala. He's going to come on by and pick up that one and only transfer spot in your 8-year-old expert boys. Moving on, moto number 45, 10-year-old experts, Beard, Larson, Viola, and the Hot Rod, Logan Lee, battling for one transfer spot here in your 10-year-old expert class. Looks like Midwest Militia colors on point as they make their way in and out of final turn. I believe that's going to be the Hot Rod, the state number 1 out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Can he hang on to it? Yeah, he's going to hang on to that one today. That's Logan Lee picking up that one and only transfer in your 10-year-old expert class. Moving on, moto number 46, 11-year-old experts, Gish, Lang, and Lakota in this one. Doing it total point style. In and out of the final turn. Oh, they're winding up. The race is on. Got a battle going on for that number 1 spot. Here comes the locomotive. Oh, the race is on. That was tight. Every round counts in this. I think we're going to go to the locomotive. Taking the 1. Yeah. All right. 13-year-old experts got the 4 bike coming in for the win. The 3 bike of Sterling with the 2. And the 1 of Beard with the 3. Hey, Cody, we might need to see a video. All right, 14-year-old experts on the move. We're taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 285 bike, followed by that NAG 11 and the 23. That is Martinez Drawanek and the Mini Mangler Andrews. All right, your 15-year-old experts got that NAG number 4 Popovich for the win. The 1 by Kopchik. Going to get that 2 spot Kimbrough with the 3. Next up, your 16-year-old experts. More total points racing going on here in moto number 50. Ferguson, Riley M. Simpson in this one. I believe that's Ferguson. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Going to be the number 1 bike. Ferguson, Gold Cup number 2. Simpson's going to get the 2 spot. Riley with the 3 in your 16-year-old expert class. Moving on, 7 riders in your 17 to 20-year-old expert class. Moto number 51, Monahano, Hathcock, Ward, Jackson, Basaz, Chudzik, and Burkhart in this one. We're taking 3 of these riders on to that main event. I believe that's a Cyborg leading the way. Chudzik sitting on the 2. Here they come. Got the 8, the 879, and the 19 of Hathcock. Yeah, that's a Cyborg, Chudzik, and Hathcock with those 3 transfers out of Moto 51. Moto number 52, balance bike riders. Wow, 17 to 20 expert, our last expert class. Huh? Our down rider, he's down there getting checked out. I believe that's throwdown rider Nolan Colburn. He's a pretty tough right racer. I know he's probably all right down there, just catching his breath. All right, 4-year-old balance bikes on the trail. We got them all out there. Yeah, we got them all. We combined them here, so we got motos 52 and 53 out there. That's your 4-year-old and 3-year-old balance bikes getting it done. We got Walgren, Mogensen, Heister, King, Lakota, Blakely, Pixley, and Benefield out there right now. Oh, man, that 163 on the move. At least that's what the jersey says. All right, your lead rider already making her way down the final stretch. That's the 80 by Grayson Mogensen. Little Rippers. So Mogensen bringing it on in for the win on that one today. That is one of your 4-year-old riders. Looks like your 2-spot. Up and over to the final obstacle there. That is the 900. Heaster's bringing it on in.
1 and 8.
717 by Kayliana King leading the way for the 3-year-olds, but she's got a little company. The drag race is on. Looks like the 302 bike. Lena Pixley coming on by. She's going to get the number 1 spot there in your 3-year-olds. Kayliana King with the 2. All right. A couple more riders out there. In and out of the final turn. We still got Walgren, Lakota, Blakely, and Benefield. I'm thinking some of them aren't here. I'm thinking some of them maybe bowed out here.
5 and 3. 6 and 2.
All right, the 862. Chrislyn Lakota bringing it to the stripe.
7 and 1. 4 and
2 then 3. Yeah, okay. Thank
3
you.
and 2.
So you saw it. Man,
I heard it. I heard you.
it was tight. So 2 then 3. Okay.
Oh,
All right, the 558 bike.
8.
That's Cadence Walgren.
4
And the 555 of Benefield. All right, I got a little announcement to make here. Let me go back to that moto. 2 then 3. Which one was it?
30 is 3.
It was?
4 and 2.
Okay, so Lang and then Lakota. All right, we had a tight one and we called it wrong. We went to the video. Your 11-year-old expert, moto number 46, Jacob Lang, took the win that first go-around. And the Gold Cup 3, Levi Lakota, got the 2 spot. So just so you guys know, that first round, we called it wrong. We scored it wrong. We went to the video, and we got it right. All right. What do you think, Jake? Motos 1 through 10? Or what are we doing? Oh, we're gonna launch some T-shirts? Well, we're done. I mean, you guys can launch them. Hey, got a couple T-shirts. Get ready. We're launching to the crowd. We got about 3, so don't get too crazy. Trying to make it fun for you guys. Oh, the launch is on. T-shirt number 1. Oh, it's a scramble. Oh, yeah. T-shirt number 2. Woo! That's going inside the kegels. And the third and final, T-shirt number 3. Here it comes. They're winding up. Troy's putting some weight behind it. Out in the parking lot it goes. Boom, T-shirt number 3. They will be back next go-around. What do you say? Motos 1 through 10, Jake? Motos 1 through 10. Make your way up the staging. Hopefully my microphone won't go dead on round number 2. And my scoring team won't be making fun of me trying to mimic the way I announce up here. All right, I may have called him up to staging a little premature, but we're ready to go now. So motos 1 through 10, make your way up to staging. We're going to get round number 2 started. Your one and final chance to make it into that main event. So he's telling me to have a cupcake. What's the reason for that? Ronnie, your teeth are blue. Have you been eating blue cupcakes? You try to get me to eat a blue cupcake so you can turn my teeth blue? You know, a little bird told me it's your birthday. Is that true, Ronnie? Hey, that's okay. I love to embarrass this guy. You're lucky we're starting round number 2. Ron Swain, one of our favorite track officials. It's his birthday today. I got a little surprise for him right after second go around.
We got
1,
220, or you need the thing number.
220.
Is that it?
We got here those two, and then turn 2 and 3, 2 1 3. All right, this is second go around. 6 and under, open on the track. Your last chance to make it into that main event. Your players right now are Olson, Wagren, and Boots, Kinsley Jones. We're taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. In and out of the final turn they go. Your lead rider bringing it to the final obstacle right now, up and over to the stripe, the 289 bike, Samuel Olson picking up a transfer spot. And the 557, Kennedy Wagren, picking up that final transfer spot out of moto number 1. Moto number 2, locked and loaded in the gate. This is your 7 and 8 local open. We should have Lauderdale, Berkheimer, Alberts, Rattle, and Diebel in this one. Oh, gates down, the battle's on. Got the 48 bike with the whole shot. That's going to be Wyatt Berkheimer. Berkheimer leading the way, got the 275 bike. Hunter Alberts sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way around the 48. On point. That is Wyatt Berkheimer here in your 7 and 8 open. Taking 4 of these riders onto that main event. In and out of the final turn they go. Ah, here they come. Single file, bringing it to the stripe. Berkheimer's going to go the 275 of Alberts. The 952 Vander Rattle. Got room for one more. The 37's going to hang on to that one. Lillian Lauderdale out of Byron, Illinois, picking up that final transfer. Out of moto number 2, your 7 and 8 open. 9-10 open on the track. Beard, Perry, and Lauderdale doing it total point style here. Got Fly Zone colors on the front side of this one. Looks like the B-bike. Ashton Beard leading the way, looking to get his second win of the day here as every round counts here in this total points race. Got the 227 or 221 bike. Lauderdale sitting on that 2 spot. The dude, Cohen Perry, on the 3. Oh, here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. Final obstacle, the B-bike. That state number 1, Ashton Beard, he's going to get his second win of the day. That 2 spot's going to go to the 221 of Lauderdale, the dude with the 3. All right, 11-12 open. This is motos 4 and 5 combined. We should have Manahano, Wick, Rux, Malmgren, and Moravec in this one. We're going to take 4 of these riders onto that main event. We got a battle going on for those final 4 transfer spots. In and out of the final turn. Oh, new rider moving into a qualifying position. They're out of turn number 3. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 119. Colin Rux is going to go. That 3 bike, the 432 and the 162. Yeah, so Moravec, Rux, Wick, and Manahano with those 4 transfers out of your 11-12 open. Next up, 13-14 open. Got room for 3 of these riders. It's going to be the 76, the 1, and the 431. So that's Lang, Moravec, and Gish. All right, moving on. Moto number 7, round number 2, 15-16 open. We got the kid, Ivan Soriano, Weistort, and Guzman in this one. Total points racing going on here in moto number 7, the final stretch. I believe that's the 879 bike leading the way. That is the kid getting his second win of the day. The 552 of Weistort with the 2, Guzman with the 3. Oh, a little tie going on there for that main event in moto number 7. All right, moving on. Moto number 8 on the track, your 17-20 open. On the track, Jones to Bessing and Burkhart in this one. Battling for just 2 transfer spots. No total points here. In and out of the final turn they go. Taking 2. Oh, 281. That's going to be Burkhart. Room for 1 more. It's going to go to the 933 at Tubessing out of Loves Park. All right, 11-12 girls cruisers. We got Isabella Stevens, Abigail Stevens, and Stella Pearson in this one. Oh, in and out of the final turn. Got those S-squared colors coming at me. 1 and 2. Looks like the national number 16 bike, Isabella. She's going to get the second win of the day. That nag number 8 of Abigail. She'll get the 2 spot. And Pearson with the 3. All right, moving on. Here we go, 17-20 women's cruisers on the track. We got Goldsmith, Basage, and Buss in this one. Only taking 2. Basage leading the way on that number 1 bike. She's going to get a transfer spot, followed by Goldsmith on the 2. All right. Total point showdown going on right now, 36-40 women's cruisers. Moto number 11, Melton, Whidbey, and Liebich in this one, doing it total point style, in and out of the final turn. Liebich leading the way, trying to get her second win of the day. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Going to be the 8 bike. Liebich for the win. And the 3, Melton with the 2 spot, Whidbey with the 3 on that one. So it looks like Melton and Whidbey going to tie it up with 5 each. Heading into that main event. Moving on to your 10-year-old cruisers. Got the Joker, Sean Milkey, the Hot Rod, Logan Lee, and Bungie in this one, doing it total point style. Here comes Midwest Militia colors on point. That's the 8 bike. Logan Lee getting his second win of the day. The 814 of Bungie's going to get that 2 spot. And the Joker, Sean Milkey with the 3. Right, moving on. Moto number 13 on the track. 14-year-old cruisers. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Zanoni, Columbia, and Lang. Got that number 7 bike. Colton Zanoni's going to get a spot. And the nag number 9, Jacob Lang. Uh-oh, losing a rider down there? 17, 20-year-old cruisers. Jacobs, Manahano, and Hausler in this one. Got the 4 bike of Manahano. Lost a rider down there. Dustin Jacobs, he's going to go back and check on his little competitor there. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. You hug it out. Yvonne Hausler. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, you got to watch out for Dustin. He's an aggressive rider, man. That's just how it goes down in BMX. So, hey, but how about that? He gave you the transfer anyways, Yvonne. So Yvonne picking up that second transfer spot. All right, 36 to 40-year-old cruisers. We got Just Dan, Melton, and Heights in this one. A drag race going down. Here comes Freeport on the 3-bike. That is Heights taking the win. Melton with the 2. Just Dan with the 3. Oh, Melton and Heights. Melton and Heights going to have a showdown in that main event. Both tied with 3 each. All right. 5 and under novice. This is Moto 16 and 17 combined. Emil, Ippolito, Jones, Hollander, and Donnell. It takes me a second because I got to go from a couple of different motos. I got to pull those names because this is 2 motos combined. Yeah, go a little easy on the gate, Merle. They're taking a little time here in turn 2. All right, you're 5 and under novices. We're taking 4 of these riders on in that main event. Your first qualifier, bringing it to the stripe right now. On the 511 bike's going to be Hollander. Hollander's getting a spot. Your second qualifier on the 241. Bringing it to the stripe. Ippolito out of Evanston. Got room for 2 more. Here they come, making their way down the final stretch right now. Taking 2 more. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 985 Boots, Kinsley Jones, and the 227 of Donnell out of Loves Park. All right. We are moving on. We got, riders down here in the front straight. We got 6-year-old novices, just 3 riders left. Sturdivant, Hoffman, and Lakota in this one. Taking just 2 of these riders. Got the 45, the Rocket, Abigail Lakota leading the way. 955 of Sturdivant sitting in that 2 spot. Your down rider making her way back up. Hey, I like that nickname there. That got the Pink Fox. Brink Hoffman. That was our down rider, and she is right back up. Look at that, going to ride the lap out. That's how you do it in BMX. You get right back up. You finish your lap strong. Get ready for the next one. All right, the 45 is going to get a spot. That's going to be the Rocket, Abigail Lakota, and the 955 of Sturdivant. All right, gates down for your 7-year-old novices. Moto number 19. We should have Lauderdale, Rattle, and McCabe in this one. Going to take 2 of these riders onto that main event. Here they go into Bermzilla. Got the 932 leading the way. Here comes the 37 sitting in that 2 spot. That is Rattle and Lauderdale running 1 and 2 right now as we're only taking 2 of these riders to that main event in and out of the final turn. The 952, Vander Rattle. Oh, Vander Rattle, he's going so fast he can't keep his feet on the pedals. Here he comes trying to get that first qualifying spot as they make their way to the stripe. Vander Rattle is going to get a spot. And the 37 bike, Lillian Lauderdale, your second transfer. All right, your second rack, your 7-year-old novices here in round number 2, moto number 20. We got Jones, Doyle, and Slayball battling for 2 transfers as they make their way around. Hey, head on over to the Red Roof Building, get your Rockford BMX swag in time to sport it at the Rockford Nationals coming up here in just a couple of weeks. All right, here we go. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Got the 949 Slayball, followed by the 82 bike of Doyle. That's your 2 qualifiers out of moto number 20, your 7-year-old novice class. Moto number 21, 8-year-old novices. We got Zarate, Emil, and Diebel in this one, taking 2 more of these riders into that main event. Here they come. Got your 2 lead riders. They're battling for the number 1 spot, but they're both sitting in a qualifying position as they make their way to the stripe right now. Got the 27 and the 103. That's going to be Emil and Zarate. All right, moving on. Moto number 22, your 9-year-old novice class. 2 racks of them going down. We got Desteter, Stern, and Lauderdale in this one. Taking 2 of these riders on in that main event as they make their way down the final stretch. They're bringing it through the rhythm. Your lead rider, the 144, Jay Desteter. I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm wrong, you gotta come let me know. And the 221 of Lauderdale picking up that final transfer spot. Out of Moto 22, your 9-year-old novice class. Moving on to your second rack of 9-year-old novices, Moto number 23. They're making their way out of the final turn. We got Rux, Adloff, and Sturdivant in this one, battling for just 2 more transfer spots into that main event as they make their way to the stripe right now. Got the 13 bike on point. That's Adloff out of Clinton, Illinois. Got room for 1 more. It looks like the 899, Carter Rux out of Monroe, Wisconsin is going to hang on to that one. All right, we're moving on to Moto number 24, 11-year-old novice class. Bain, Schneider, Bungie, and Perry, the dude in this one, fighting for those final 3 transfers. Got the 103 of Bain. Going to get a transfer to 243. Looks like they're going to bring it on in. That's Snyder. Got room for 1 more. Got a little race going on. 698's going to hang on to that one. That is the dude, Cohen Perry. All right, moving on. Moto number 25 making their way out of turn number 3. They started with a full rack. We got 5 riders left. We're taking 4. Froba, Malmgren, Wick, Reed, and Steezy. Here they come. Got the 19, the 247, the 162, and the 29. All right, 13-year-old novice race going down right now. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Rux, Pedersen, and Soriano fighting for those 2 transfer spots. Oh! They're getting tangled in turn number 1. These riders getting tangled up there in the first turn. Got the 951 taking over that top spot. That's going to be Patterson out of Rockford, Illinois. We're taking 2. Fly zone color sitting in that 2 spot. I believe that's the Lionheart, Kayla Soriano. Yeah, down riders back up. Give him a hand as he makes his way around. So that 951 bike's going to get a transfer spot, followed by the 14. All right, gates down. Here we go. Moto number 27 underway. 15-year-old novice Bus, Guzman, Graham, and Bain in this one. We're taking 3 of these riders on to the main event today. 969 on point. Oh, we got riders down. Riders down, the faster you get up, the more chance you got of making it into that main event. One of those 2 riders going to qualify here. Here they go. So the 969 bike's going to bring it on in. That's Guzman. Guzman with a spot. The 15 bike, a Boss. Oh, and the battle's going on for that final transfer. Oh, I see what's going on. Got a little bit of crooked bars going on there. That makes it tough. So the 253 of Graham is going to pick up that final transfer spot. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get back in the race when the bars are sideways, you know. She did pretty good. Yeah, considering them bars were sideways, she was doing pretty good. All right, 17 to 20-year-old novice to Bessing, McKay, and Ross in this one, doing it total point style. Alex Ross on the 77, taking the win. The 945, McKay's going to get the 2 spot to Bessing with the 3.
McKay needs to fix his number plate.
So we can read it. Good thing there's only 3 of them, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, McKay, those numbers are really hard for us to read up there. So if you don't mind, take a Sharpie, maybe darken them up for us so we can see them. All right, the 167 and the 263. So Zarate, Markwart, and Jones, 1, 2, 3. Total points going down there in your 26, 35-year-old novice class. We're moving on. Moto number 30 on the track right now, making her way out of turn number 3. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. No total points on this one today. 36 to 40-year-old novice. Milky, Ross, and Pulaski in this one. Looks like the 83 by Kevin Ross going to get a spot. And more Kegels colors on the 104 bike of Pulaski with that second transfer spot. Out of moto number 30, your 36 to 40-year-old novice class. Next up, 6-year-old intermediates. Oh, yeah, they're getting it done out there in moto number 31. We got Ertl, G-Man, Aiden Bernard, and Street in this one. Fighting for just 2 transfer spots here in your 6-year-old intermediate class. Oh, yeah, looks like a lot of these got 3 riders left. We're taking 2. All the battle's on for those 2 transfers as they make their way to the stripe right now on the 105 bike. Street's going to get a spot, followed by the 145, the G-Man, Aiden Bernard. All right, moving on to your 8-year-old intermediates class. Oh, yeah, we had down rider. Ron Swain, track official, and Paul out there getting them all checked out. This is your 8-year-old intermediate class. Moto number 32, 3 riders left. Brainy, Dunn, and Novak were taking 2. Yeah, the 150 bike. Hey, I like that plate. We can see that a lot better. The 150 bike, Terrence Brainy, which, by the way, if you see this young man, Terrence Brainy, his birthday's tomorrow. Yeah, wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, down rider, back up, give him a hand. That is the state number 7 rider. Zachary Novak, back up, doing it for Fly Zone. He's going to finish it strong. Come back and race another day. All right, gates down, 9-year-old intermediates. Here they go, 3 riders left. Ross, Benefiel, and Ertl fighting for those 2 transfer spots here in your 9-year-old intermediate class. Oh, looks like Freeport Colors running 1 and 2. Got Kegel sitting back there trying to find their way in. Uh-oh, 54 bike getting a little squirrely. Ertl on point as they make their way down the rhythm section in the 3rd straight. Oh, keep your eyes on this one. We got a battle going on for that final transfer spot in and out of the last turn. But I believe it's still Ertl on the 23 bike leading the way. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Ertl going to go, followed by the 54 bike of Benefiel. All right, 11-year-old intermediates. 3 more riders taking 2. Brown, Kenna, and the Joker, Sean Milky. Freeport Colors on point as they make their way down the final stretch. Looks like the 100 bike, Nolan Brown, followed by the Gold Cup number 2 of Kenna. All right, moto number 35, 12-year-old intermediates. 4 riders left. We're taking 3. We got Whidbey, Kenzie Meekum, Audra Meekum, and the Sugarman Schenberger taking 3 of these riders. Here comes the 8 bike. Audra Meekum's going to go the 14 and the 8.
5, 14, and 8. Kenzie Meekum had a 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's Meekum, and Sugarman Schenberger. All right, moto number 36 making her way down the final stretch already. That's your 14-year-old intermediates. 3 riders left. Colombi, the Mean, Dean Miller, and Swiderski. So it looks like Colombi and the Mean Dean Miller picking up those final 2 transfers out of moto 36, your 14-year-old intermediates. Moving on, moto number 37, 16-year-old intermediates. Noel, the Kid, Ivan Soriano, and Swiderski in this one. Looks like the 879, the Kid, for the win. The 57 bike, Brad Knowles going to get the 2 spot, and Swiderski with the 3. All right, moving on. Moto number 38 getting it done right now. Your 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. 3 riders left. We got Summers, Steph Daddy, Stephen Fahey, and Barons in this one. Got the 60 bike of Barons going to go. Steph Daddy on the move. All right, but the 23 bike's going to hang on to that one. That's Star Summer. She's going to get that second transfer spot. Steph Daddy, that's a pretty good sport right there. All right, moving on. 26, 35-year-old intermediates. Rogers, the Mangler, George Andrews, and Goldsmith, the Mangler, on that nag number 3 bike. He'll get his second win of the day. 2 spots up for grabs. Here it comes. The drag race is on. Goldsmith's got the gas on. She's going to come on by and take that 2 spot. Rogers with the 3. All right. Here we go. Moto number 40 in and out of the final turn. 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. 3 riders left. Kiefer, Liebich, and Roach in this one. El Rocho's in a qualifying position. Got to 18. Can he hang on to it? Oh, just barely. Kiefer and Roach. You know what this means, Roach? You got to go one more round, buddy. I hope you got enough gas in the tank. All right, here we go. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Melton, Peach Fuzz, Riley, and Dana Melton in this one. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 7, Peach Fuzz. And and the 11 bike, Dana Melton, picking up that last transfer spot there out of moto number 41. All right, 10-year-old girls experts, total point style. Got that nag number 1, Isabel Stevens. She's going to get the win. That nag 6, Abigail Stevens with the 2 spot. And the Battle Angel, Sala with the 3 spot there. All right, moving on. 12-year-old expert girls on the track. Monahano, Popovich, and Ceresa in this one. Popovich, Ceresa, running 1 and 2. Here they come down the final stretch. The battle's on. Doing it for Mudslingers. Popovich, Ceresa, 1 and 2. Monahano with the 3. 3 very fast young ladies right there in your 12-year-old expert girls class. All right, moving on to 8-year-old experts. We've got 3 left. Lakota, Ceresa, and Blackburn. Taking 2 of these 8-year-old experts onto that main event. Here they come down the final stretch. The Locomotive, he's on the move. Or that's the Pork Chop. All right, the 34, followed by the Gold Cup 2. Ceresa and Lakota, your final transfers. Out of Moto 44, your 8-year-old expert class. Moto number 45, 10-year-old experts on the track. Beard, Larson, and Viola in this one, fighting for just 2 transfer spots. Oh, and it's tight. Here they come. Just about 3 wide down the final stretch. I got the B bike on point. That's Beard. But here comes the 7 and the 32. It's going to be the B and the 7. Beard and Viola, your final transfers out of Moto 45, your 10-year-old expert class. Oh, yeah, them 10-year-old experts, man, that's where they start getting pretty fast. There's not much that separates them there. Here we go, 11-year-old experts on the track. Gish, Lang, and Lakota. Oh, is it going to be another photo finish? Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 2, the Gold Cup 3. So Jacob Lang with the win. The Locomotive, Levi Lakota, he's going to get the 2 spot, and Gish with the 3. All right. Moto number 47, 13-year-old expert Sterling, Beard, and Malman in this one. The final turn. The race is on. Every round counts here. This total points race. Got the 3 bike, followed by the 4. That's Sterling and Malman. 1 and 2. Beard with the 3. Sterling and Malman going to tie it up with 3 each, heading into that main event. All right, 14-year-old experts. We got 4 riders left. Colburn, Zanoni, Lang, and Minguia. Taking 3 of these riders on that main event. Here comes the Nag 13, Nolan Colburn. He's going to pick up a transfer, followed by the 37 of Zanoni and the 4. Right here, 15-year-old experts, Kimbrough, Kopchik, and Popovich. Popovich on that nag number 4. He's going to get his second win of the day. Kopchik with the 2, Kimbrough with the 3. Moto number 50, your 16-year-old experts, Ferguson, Riley, and Simpson in this one. More total points going down here in your 16-year-old expert class. Ferguson leading the way. Ferguson checking out of this one, looking to get his second win of the day. Got that 2 spot up for grabs. Looks like the Gold Cup 2 doing it for the Mangler. Marcus Simpson. Riley with the 3. All right. Your final experts. Moto of the day, your 17 to 20-year-old experts. In and out of the final turn. 4 riders left. We're taking 3. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Oh, it's throwing some style. The 29 to 19 to 2. Oh! Manohano. All right, so we got... Man, they all bunched up there at the end.
Yeah, everybody but
Yeah, the one that wasn't doing jumps cross.
Yep.
Yeah, so your qualifiers for your 17, 20-year-old experts are Hathcock, Ward, Jackson, Basaz, Chudzik, and Burkhart. That is your main event for 17 to 20-year-old experts.
That's a cool jump, though, Ryder. And I didn't know Dan wasn't here.
He left on his kid got hurt.
All right, I'm gonna need some help. Hey, Ron Swain, where are you going? Don't get back here. Hey, for everybody, today is Ron Swain's birthday. He's running away down there. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Ron Swain. Ron, you get back here. Don't you run away. Just because these guys have to race and you're running away, I'm keeping you out here. We're singing happy birthday right after these striders go by. Everybody's going to sing.
You have no idea what I went through yesterday.
Yeah, you thought you could run away during the strider race. I told you I was going to get you. All right, gates down. Here we go for our strider riders. It's the 4 and 3-year-old balance bikes combined right now. I believe that's the 80 by Grayson Mogensen leading the way. Huge hole shot there. Heister sitting on that 2 spot there on the 900 bike. Oh, in and out of Bermzilla. Your lead rider, Grayson Mogensen. Oh, yeah, Mogensen. Look at that. Already knowing how to pump over the jumps, along with Heister on the 900 bike. Getting the pump action done there as they make their way through the rhythm sections. Mogensen and Heister. We also got Wagren, Kaylana King, Kristlyn Lakota, Madison Blakely, Lena Pixley, and Olivia Benefiel out there. The 862 followed by the 302. That is Lakota and Pixley right there, running 1 and 2 in the 3-year-olds. Got Kaylana King on the 717 bike. Sitting in that 3 spot for your 3-year-olds. Here comes a 558. Cadence Wagren sitting on the 3 spot for your 4-year-olds. Oh, you're already bringing it across the stripe. Grayson Mogensen. And Heister throwing some. I think he was catching a little bit of air there. I think Heister was throwing a little bit of style, catching some air. So Mogensen, Heister 1 and 2. Got the 302 bike, bringing it to the stripe right now for the number 1 spot there in your 3-year-old balance bikes. Lena Pixley. The number 2 spot, 862. Here comes Kristlyn Lakota. Kristlyn Lakota bringing it to the stripe for the number 2 spot there in your 3-year-old class. Kaylana King on the 3 spot. To the stripe, all decked out in purple. That was Kaylana King. Wagren down there in turn number 3. She's going to bring it on in for the 3 spot there for your 4-year-olds. And we got the 555 bike, Olivia Benefiel. Making her way through the rhythm section right now. Wagren on the 558. All right. Olivia Benefiel. She's taking each one of these as though it's a new start. Resets. Here we go. Where you at, Ron? Hey, we're about to launch some more T-shirts. Maybe we'll do this in honor of Ron's birthday. What do you say? Oh. There she comes, Olivia Benefield. Yeah, cheer her on down the final straight here. Olivia Benefield. 3 years old. 2. Hey. Yeah, that's our 2-year-old rider. She's in the 3 and under balance bike class. Just 2 years old out here racing BMX. We got Freeport BMX over here launching some T-shirts. Here we go. T-shirt number 2. Oh, that one's got some trajectory on it. Oh, yeah. Get ready, Keggles Bike Shop. Here comes a T-shirt. Woo! We got some distance on that one. All right, who's ready to sing happy birthday to our favorite track official, Ron Swain? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ron Swain. Happy birthday. All right. Nice job, everybody. Happy birthday, Ron. I hope Ron knows I just love to embarrass him out here, but deep down, he really likes it. He's not going to forget this one. Ron is a huge staple out here at our track. He helps us hours and hours. He helps Jake out here with maintenance and stuff, and he helps check out our riders when they go down. What's that? Nope. All right. Got a little announcement. We need to see the parents or parent of Eli Sturdivant. Eli Sturdivant. If you see Jake over at the announcing tower.
I wouldn't say this except you asked a couple of times. Moto 22.
Okay.
The name that you're struggling with is a really complicated
Hey, we
Dutch
got.
All right, it's a hot day, so we're trying to go ahead and let everybody have a nice little break here before we start the main events. So I want to make sure everybody is able to get some shade, get some refreshments, get recharged for those main events. I don't think we shouldn't have too much trouble getting trophy card volunteers today. I mean, we did have two teams sharing the parade lap, and we always whoever wins parade lap, that's who we pick our trophy card volunteers from. So Freeport and Midwest Militia, if you want to round up just a few volunteers, which looks like you guys already got some trophy cards. Okay. Yeah, we already got our trophy card volunteers there. So we'll be calling up main events 1 through 10 here in just a couple of minutes. And once again, don't forget, I'm going to give these guys another plug. Once again, don't forget to check out Dustin Jacobs and Nathan Hancock. Check out their podcast, Beyond the Gate. They like to interview riders. Not just riders, they interview just about everybody. Whether you're a track official, they interview people that work at the track, they interview the riders. And it's a great little podcast. So check out Dustin and Nate's Beyond the Gate. Their podcast, I believe they release a new one every week on Thursdays. Check that out on YouTube. And it's a really positive thing for BMX that they're, anybody in BMX that tries to do something positive, I try to plug it for them. And Dustin and Nate, they got a good little thing going on there, and it's growing. So we're going to plug that, especially while we're YouTube live right now. So maybe some folks out there will hear this and tune into that podcast. But it's a pretty good little show they're doing. So I want to kind of help push those guys along with that. Dustin and Nate's Beyond the Gate.
Hoffman to see me. Okay.
Okay, you need to see, I want to see Mr. Hoffman, Bill Hoffman. If you could come see Jake Hoffman. Okay. Yeah, Bill Hoffman. If you could meet Jake over here by the tower, we got some news for you. What moto was that? Oh, 18, so we got enough time for them to make it up there. I've already call them up. I've already talked to Steve. Okay, and they'll make sure she's in. Yep. Okay. I want to make the dad know, Yeah. I'm good to go if you guys are. Okay. No, not today. We just sang happy birthday to Ron. That was it. I love that. I should have said, and he's only 48 and still living at home. So, ladies. All right, I'll be back. All right, looks like we're going to start calling up. We are going to start calling up main events 1 through 10. Main events 1 through 10 if you want to make your way to staging. Well, I still need my track officials. Oh, we need Ron Swain out here. Hey, Ron, where are you at? I'm going to embarrass him some more. No. Nah, he doesn't need a bucket of ice water. No, because that comes back, see. I know the limits of embarrassment, and the bucket of ice water, that comes back around, so we can't do that. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the birthday guy now. Everybody's telling me you need a bucket of ice water. I'm like, nah. I know the limits because that comes back around. Only today you're like, I don't know. I'd probably take a bucket of ice water. So Ron, hey, you're still single, right, Ron? I'm trying to embarrass you, Ron. So ladies, I think this guy's still single, man.
could always find a high school picture of him with the hair.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want to know what he looks like with hair, just go back to the high school years and look up a yearbook. You'll probably see what he looks like with hair. No, yeah, no pictures back then. You're younger than me, so ladies, this guy's available. It's a pretty good catch right here. I get that right. A mill. See, I'll get it. I care too. I do. I want to get them right. A mill. You watch. She's in the main, right? I'm going to get it right. She's going to be so excited. All right, here we go with main event number 1. We're getting them locked and loaded in the gate right now. This is going to be your 6 and under local open main event. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There you go, Iron Maiden for Ron's birthday. Oh, main event number 1. Here we go. Who'd they say? Brainy? Hey, they're looking for Brainy? Terrence Brainy, they're looking for you up on the gate right now for main event number 2. Terrence Brainy, your main event's getting locked and loaded right now. All right, main event number 1, making her way through the rhythm section right now. Viola, Bernard, Olson, and Wagren in this one. 4 riders qualifying to make this main event. In and out of the final turn. Kegel's colors on point. I believe that's the 44 bike. Jacoby Viola. Viola's got company. Here comes the 2 spot, trying to make their way around. Final stretch, the 44 to 145. That is Viola and G-Man Bernard. The 289 coming on by for the 3 spot. That's Samuel Olson. That's your podium finishes right there. And the 557 of Wagren. All right. Your next main event number 2, 7 and 8 open. Blackburn, Lauderdale, Lakota, Brainy, Berkheimer, Alberts, and Rattle. Oh, yeah, they're all getting in there. They're getting in there. You got everybody? All right, we got them. 7 riders qualifying to make this main event here in your 7 and 8 open. Oh, gates down. Looks like Gold Cup number 2 with the whole shot on this one. That is going to be the Pork Chop, Nicholas Lakota. Lakota leading the way, making their way in and out of Bermzilla. That nag number 20 sitting in the 2 spot, followed by the 150 of Brainy. So Lakota, Blackburn, Brainy running 1, 2, and 3 right. Oh, losing a rider here in the rhythm section on 3rd straight here. We got our track officials getting them checked out right now. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup new too. The Pork Chop, Nicholas Lakota. He's going to bring it on in for the win. That nag number 20, Luke Blackburn's going to get the 2 spot. The 150 of Brainy with the 3, followed by the 48. And the 275 of Alberts, followed by the 37. We're going to get our down rider checked out. Hold that gate, Merle. Hold that gate. All right, he's getting back up. I believe that's the 952 Vander Rattle going down there, battling with the 7 riders, getting right back up. He's going to ride it on out. That's how you get it done in BMX. You finish strong. Oh, gates down. Main event number 3, your 9-10 open. Beard, the Dude, Cohen Perry, and Lauderdale in this one. Total points racing going on here in your 9-10 open. We got Fly Zone colors leading the way. That's going to be the state number 1. Ashton Beard leading the way. He's looking to get his 3rd and final win of the day. Got a battle going on at 2 spot. That's the 221 of Lauderdale. Got the dude, Cohen Perry, sitting on 3. In and out of the final turn, Ashton Beard. Going to seal the deal here. He's going to bring it on in. He's going to get the overall win on that B bike. That 2 spot's going to go to the 2-2-1 of Lauderdale and Perry with the 3 in your 9-10 Open main event. 11-12 Open main event. We got a full rack, 8 riders. Schemberger, Monahano, Lakota, Wick, Rux, Moravec, Gish, and Heister in this one. Oh, losing a rider. Through that rhythm. They're getting a little squirrely right there in that same spot. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the Gold Cup. Number 3, Levi Lakota. Followed by the 11, the 299, the 119, the 14, the 432, the 162. So Levi Lakota, your big winner right there, the 11 bike. Hayden Gish with the 2 spot and the 299. Tanner Heister, that's your podiums, your 11-12 Open. We had 8 riders in that. 13-14 Open on the track main event. The NAG 13, followed by the 4, the 1, the 76, and the 431. That was main event number 6, your 13-14 Open. Nolan Colburn, your big winner, that number 4 of Malman with the 2 spot and the 1 bike of Gish. That's your podiums. In main event number 6, main event number 7 on the track, 15-16 Open. We got Soriano, Weistort, and Guzman. We got Weistort and Guzman both tied with 5. The kid, Ivan Soriano, sitting with 2 right now. In and out of the final turn. Fly zone on the front side of this one. That's going to be the kid, Ivan Soriano, on the 879. He's going to take the overall win. The overall 2 is going to go to 552. Shannon Weistort. And the 969 of Guzman with the 3. 17-20. Main event, Barons, Basage, Tebessing, and Burkhart. We got the Cyborg throwing a little style there. That's the NAG number 8, Julian Basage. He's going to take the win. The 281. Burkhart's going to get the 2 spot. Barons with the 3. Moving on. Girls Cruisers. We got the 11, 12-year-olds out there. Main event number 9. Stevens, and Pearson in there. S squared on the front side of this one. National number 16, Isabella Stevens. Bringing it down the final straight. She's going to take the overall win. The NAG number 8, Abigail Stevens. She's going to get the overall 2, and the overall 3 is going to go to Steezy, Stella Pearson, on the 837. All right, moving on. 17-20 women's cruisers. Main event number 10, Goldsmith, Basage, and Stevens in this one. All 3 riders. They all qualified to get here. How they cross is how we score. Got the number 1 bike leading the way. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. That's going to be Basage for the win. Stevens with the 2, Goldsmith with the 3, and your 17-20 women's cruiser main event. Moving on, we got Melton, Whidbey, and Liebich. We got Melton and Whidbey both tied with 5 each. Liebich with 2. Total points going down right now. Liebich leading the way. Melton sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way down the final stretch. Liebich on the 8 bike. She's going to bring it on in and get the overall win. Dana Melton doing it for Kegels. She's going to get the overall 2, and the 8 bike, or the D bike of Whidbey, she's going to get the overall 3. Moving on to your 10-year-old cruisers, we got the Joker, Sean Milkey, the Hot Rod, Logan Lee, and Oliver Bungie out there getting it done right now, bringing it to the stripe. Midwest Militia colors on point. That's got to be the Hot Rod, Logan Lee, for the win. The 814 of Bungie's going to get the overall 2, and the Joker, Sean Milkey, with the overall 3. All right, 14-year-old cruisers, 3 riders. They all qualified to make this one. Supposed to got the 78 bike, Drawnick, going to take the win. The 7 bike, Colton Zanoni, going to get the 2 spot. And the NAG number 9, Jacob Lang, with the 3. Moving on to main event, 14, your 17 to 20-year-old cruisers, Ferguson, Monahano, and Hausler in this one. Here they come, bring it to the stripe. Whew, that was a close one. The NAG 6, Alex Ferguson. Yeah, you guys are making fun of me. What kind of race is this? I'm going to have to go to the video on that one. Ferguson for the win. Monahano going to get the 2 spot. Hausla with the 3. Moving on to your 36 to 40-year-old cruisers. Melton and Heiss both tied with 3 each. The battle's going down right now in the final straight. Just Dan sitting on the 3 spot. Oh, it's on. The 6 bike, Mark Melton, he's going to get the overall win. The 3 bike of Heights with the overall 2. And Just Dan on the 815, he's going to get the overall 3. All right. Here we go, moving on to class racing. We got our 5 and unders out there. 8 riders, full rack. Bernard, Apolito, Jones, Mogensen, Pollender, Castro Giovanni, Wagren, and Donnell in this one. Got the 80 bike leading the way. I believe that 511 sitting on that 2 spot. So Mogensen, Pollender running 1 and 2 right now, I believe. Kennedy sitting in that 3 spot, trying to get around. Here they come down the final stretch. I think Kennedy's on the move. Here she comes, moving into that 2 spot is Kennedy. But right now it's all about the 80 bike. Grayson Mogensen. Kennedy on the 557 bike, moving into that 2 spot. Here comes the 234, the 511, the 901. The 985, the 241, and the 227. So Mogensen for the win. Wagren with the 2, and a 234. Castro Giovanni, that's your podium finishers for that full rack of your 5 and under novice class. All right. Locked and loaded. 6-year-old novices. Sturdivant, Lakota, and Olson in this one. Oh, we're getting a little squirrely. 6-year-old novice class. Oh, they got you on your toes down there, Ron. That guy's always ready. Sturdivant, Hoffman, Lakota, and Olson in this one. Yeah, as they make their way around. Your lead rider in and out of turn number 1. Yeah, so you guys got the info on this one. All right, the 289. Samuel Olson going to take the win. Hoffman with the 2. And Lakota. All right. Here we go. 7-year-old novice main event. Riders down in turn number 1. Rider, hold the gate, Merle. Hold the gate. This is a full rack here of your 7-year-old novices. We got Lauderdale, Rattle, Alberts, Berkheimer, Hernandez, Doyle, Tilton, and Slaybaugh in this one. This is your 7-year-old novice class race right now, in and out of the final turn. Your lead rider looks like DFR colors on point as they make their way down the final stretch. The 275, followed by the 952, the 753, the 82. So,
There was one in between there.
yeah, I just missed that one. Your down rider looks like a 2-digit number. Your down rider was 48, so whoever's left. So the 275, your big winner, that's Hunter Alberts out of Justice, Illinois. The 952, Vander Rattle with the 2 spot, and the 753, Bentley Tilton. And that is your podiums for your 7-year-old novice main event. Moving on, main event 21, your 8-year-old novices. We have got Zarate, Emil, Lane, and Huntley in this one. Huh? See, I got it right? Got the 73 bike on point. The 235 sitting in the 2 spot. This is your 8-year-old novice main event going down right now. 4 riders qualifying to make it here. Got the 73 bike, Carter Lane. Up and over the final obstacle, going to bring it on in for the win at 2 spot. The 235, Davian Huntley with the 2. The 3 spot's up for grabs. The 27, Reese Emil, going to be the 3 spot. And the 103 is Arati with the 4. Moving on, 9-year-old novice main event, 8 riders. Peters, Bus, Lauderdale, Ruck, Santiago, Adloff, Manuel, and he told me how to say it, and I'm already forgotten now what I'm looking at. Destiger. All right, the 141, the 939, the 257, the 243, the 899, the 13. All right, moving on to main event, 24 your 11-year-old novice class. Zarate, Bain, Schneider, the Dude, Cohen, Perry, and Swensk in this one. Got the 211 followed by the 107. That's Swensk, Zarate running 1 and 2. Oh, here they go, the final turn. The race is on. Still got the 211 on point. Levi Swensk leading the way. The 107, Zane Zarate sitting in that 2 spot as they make their way down to the stripe. It's going to go Swensk, Zarate, the 103 of Bain. The 698 and the 243. One more time. Here they come. 299. The 12, the 247, 162, 19, 432, 29. It's not coming through on the radio. I can't hear who you're asking for.
Kevin Markwart, Moto 29.
Moto 29, Mark Ward, Kevin.
Hey, they're looking for Kevin Markwart?
Yes.
Kevin Markwart, they're looking for you up on the gate. 124.3.
14-3.
Yeah. So what moto are we on?
This is 27.
431. 2, 969. 253. 15. All right, 17 to 20-year-old novice main event making her way out of turn number 3 to Bessing, McKay, and Ross in this one, total point style. Bringing it to the stripe right now, 33, 945, 77. Of course they did it like that. 7, 945 is 2, that's 6. 3 is 5. 167 is Zarate. 1 is 3. 6. All right, so Moto 28, your overall winner, 77, Alex Ross, the overall 2, the 945 on McKay, and the overall 3 to 933 to Bessing. All right, moving on. Main event number 30 or 36 to 40-year-old novice Ross, Kamel, and Pulaski in this one. How they cross is how we score. Bringing it to the stripe right now. The 83 followed by the 932. Ross, Kamel, 1 and 2. Pulaski with the 3 on the 104 bike in your 36 to 40-year-old novice main event. All right, 6-year-old intermediates Bernard Viola, Blakely, and Shreet in this one. 4 riders qualifying to make this main event in and out of the final turn. The 55 bike leading the way. That's the Rocket, Mason Blakely. He's going to take the win, followed by the 44 bike of Jacoby Viola, followed by the 145. The G-Man, Ashton Bernard, 4-3. The 105 of Street with the 4. Next up, 8-year-old intermediates, getting it done. Brainy, Dunn, and Futrell in this one. In and out of the final turn. Samaj Futrell on the move, bringing it down the final straight. These 3 riders all qualified to make this main event. Here they come. On the 78 bike, Samaj Futrell. Am I saying it right, Samaj? You know I am. The 150, Terrence Brainy. That's going to be his birthday tomorrow. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday. Kieran Dunn with the 3 in your 8-year-old intermediate class. Moving on, 9-year-old intermediate main event. Benefield, Bungie, and Ertl in this one. I believe, looks like all Freeport colors. In and out of turn 3. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. Looks like the number 88 bike, Oliver Bungie, going to bring it on in for the win. The 54, Benefield, going to get that 2 spot. And Ertl on the 23 with the 3 in your 9-year-old intermediate main event. Next up, 11-year-old intermediates, Brown, Kenna, and Rux in this one. Looks like Midwest Militia colors leading the pack on this one. I believe that's going to be the 119, Colin Rux. In and out of the final turn. He's got a little company. There's no total points here. The battle's going on. Freeport trying to come around. The drag race is on. The 119 followed by the 100. Colin Rux for the win. Nolan Brown's going to get the 2 spot in the Gold Cup 2 of Caleb Kenna, 4-3 in your 11-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on, main event 35, your 12-year-old intermediates. We've got Adams, Kenzie Meekum, Shane, Audra Meekum, and the Sugar Man, Schenberger, out there getting it done right now, in and out of the final turn. Oh, this is anybody's race. They're single file, but they're not far apart. Here they come. Freeport colors on the front side of this one. It's going to go to 220, the 52, the 5, the 14, and the 8. So the 220, Elijah Adams for the win. The 52, Tanner Shane with the 2 spot in the 5 bike. Kenzie Meekum, that's going to be your podiums in your 12-year-old intermediate main event. Next up, 14-year-old intermediate main event, Colombi, Stevens, Gish, and Dean the Mean Miller. Oh, they're in and out of the final turn. Got the 2 bike leading the way, followed by the 1. That's Stevens, Gish, running 1 and 2. Stevens, Gish, 1 and 2, the 21 bike. Dean the Mean Miller, 4-3 spot, followed by the 80 bike. Next up, main event 37, your 16-year-old intermediate class, Noel Soriano and Swiderski. We got Noel with 4. The kid, Ivan Soriano with 2, and Swiderski with 6. So the kid, Ivan Soriano, going to get the overall win. Noel on the 57 going to get the overall 2. And the 16 of Swiderski with the overall 3. Next up, main event 38, your 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. Samaj, Carroll, and Barons. Dominic Carroll going to take the win. The 60 bike Russell Barons with the 2 spot. Summers with the 3. Next up, 26 to 35 intermediate main event. Rogers, Andrews, and Goldsmith in this one. Oh, hurry up behind you. Here they come. Got the Mangler, George Andrews. Got a little time to throw some style. Kind of racing out of his class today, so he had a little bit of an easy day. He's going to take the overall win. The overall 2 going to go to the 17 bike, Ashton Goldsmith, and the 91 of Rogers with the overall 3. Next up, main event, number 40, your 36 to 40-year-old intermediates, Heights, Kiefer, Roach, and Larson. Oh, come on, Roach. You got to at least try. You made it here. The 51 bike. Heights going to bring it on in for the win. The 2 spot's going to go to the 266 of Larson, followed by the 18 of Kiefer. Man, I'm disappointed, man. Did you at least, I didn't see over here, did you at least try the first straight? Okay, I get the thumbs up. He just run out of gas, that's all. All right, main event number 41, your 46 to 50-year-old intermediate. 3 riders qualifying to make this main event. Rundle, Troy, Peach Fuzz, Riley. It's on my sheet, I got to say it. And then number 11 bike, Dana Melton. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Oh, 56 going to hang on to that one. Rundle. Riley's going to get the 2 spot. Melton with the 3 in your 46 to 50-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on to your girls class. We got the 10-year-old experts out there getting it done right now. We got the Battle Angel, Angelina Sala, followed by Isabella Stevens and Abigail Stevens. In and out of the final turn. Oh, we got the Stevens on the move. Here they come. That nag number 1, Isabella, she's going to get the win. Followed by that nag number 6, Abigail. She'll take the 2. And Sala with the 3 in your 10-year-old girls expert class. Moving on, 12-year-old girls experts, Monahano, Popovich, and Ceresa in this one. Oh, Popovich and Ceresa. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe right now. That nag number 6 of Popovich, she's going to get the win. The nag 2 of Ceresa with the 2 spot. And Monahano on the 3 bike with the 3. Next up, moving on to your expert class, the 8-year-olds. Main event 44, we got Lakota Ceresa and the Dragon Warrior Austin Sala in this one. In and out of the final turn. Oh, man, this is anybody's race here, too. Gold Cup number 3 on the front side of this one. That's going to be the Dragon Warrior, followed by the 34 of Ceresa. And the Pork Chop, Nicholas Lakota, he's going to take the 3. Next up, 10-year-old experts, Beard, Biola, and Lee in this one. Fly Zone on the front side of this one. I believe that's going to be the B-Bike. Ashton Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Got that state number 1, the Hot Rod, Logan Lee. He's on the move. Here we go. A drag race bringing it to the stripe right now. Oh, Beard hanging on to that one. On the B-Bike, he's going to hang on to that win. The state number 1, Hot Rod, Logan Lee. He's going to get the 2 spot and the 7 of Viola with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old experts, Gish, Lang, and Lakota in this one. Got that Gold Cup number 3, the Locomotive. He's on the front side, but he's got company. Here comes the number 2 bike, bringing it to the stripe. The Lakota, he's going to hang on to that one. Lang going to get the 2 spot, Gish with the 3. Oh, wait a minute. Total points, sorry about that. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a 4. So the overall win's going to go to the 2 bike of Jacob Lang. The overall 2 is going to go to the Gold Cup 3 of Lakota, and the overall 3 to the 11 bike of Gish. All right. The 4 bike. Those guys were tied, Malman and Sterling, but the 4 bike of Malman's going to get the overall win. The 3 bike of Sterling with the overall 2, and the 1 of Beard with the overall 3. Next up, 14-year-old experts. The 285, the 13, the 11, the 37, the 4, and the 23. So the 285, your winner, that's Thomas Martinez taking the win. The 13 bike, Nag 13, Nolan Colburn, he's getting to get the 2 spot. And the 11 bike, Drawanek. That's your podium finishes for your 14-year-old expert main event. Moving on, 15-year-old experts on the track. Kimbrough, Kopchik, and Popovich in this one. We got Popovich leading the way. The final stretch. Kopchik sitting on the 2. Popovich going to take the win. Kopchik going to get the 2 spot in the 38. Kimbrough with the 3. Next up, 16-year-old experts making their way out of Bermzilla. Ferguson, Riley, and Simpson. Oh, yeah, that number 1 bike, Alex Ferguson, leading the way. He's got 2. Riley's got 6. Simpson's got 4. In and out of the final turn. Total points, I think it's pretty much already decided. Ferguson, he's going to get the overall win. 2 spot. The Gold Cup 2, Simpson, he'll get the overall 2. Ryler on the 6 with the overall 3. Oh, next up, here we go, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Your last main event of the day. Hathcock, Ward, Jackson, Basaz, Chudzik, and Burkhart in this one. Julian's Massage, the Cyborg, sitting on the front side of this one. We got Chudzik sitting in that 2 spot, in and out of the final turn. Hathcock sitting on the 3. The final stretch, the drag race is on. The Cyborg, Julian Basage on the nag 8. He's going to bring it on in, followed by the 879 of Chudzik. Hathcock with the 3. The Ghost Rider with the 4. And that's going to be your final main event of the day here at the Rock this Sunday. Don't forget to check out, man. We got a lot of racing coming up here in the next 2 weeks leading up to the big national going on out here. That is going to be the weekend of June 18th, 19th, and 20th. The Rockford National. We hope to see everybody out for that. Teams, don't forget to get your team sheets up to the tower. We'll give you those unofficial team sheet results as soon as we get all those in. And for all of those out there with a pit area, be a sport. Help us pick up around your pit area. It helps the volunteers out tremendously. They do a lot of work here to try and keep the track and the park up and maintained, so we have a nice facility to use week on end. So thank you for that. Once again, check out that podcast, Beyond the Gate. All right. Midwest Militia. You bringing me a team sheet? I can't. I got to know what they got. No. They're on their way. They're bringing a sheet right now. That's the last one. Somebody got a perfect. I got a feeling somebody's back on top again this week. Here they come right now. Oh, close. That's good for third. All right. I got your unofficial team sheet results. They're going to go down a little something like this in fourth place with 27 points. Keggles Bike Shop. In third place with 30 points, Midwest Militia. In second place with 31 points, Freeport BMX. I said in second place with 31 points, Freeport BMX. There, that's a little better. And in first place with 32 points, Fly Zone. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out.